Hey, congratulations, you finally got that darn pre-approval letter. The one that seemed like it took forever because you had so much information to collect to give to your lender to get pre-approved, so congratulations. Now, don't screw it up by putting one particular number in that pre-approval letter that could very likely cost you tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars during negotiations. Trust me. Hey guys, Julian Gonzalez quickly with RSVP Real Estate. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. I always say it's an honor when people do so because there's so many great channels out there. Greatly appreciate you might consider liking, subscribing to my channel as I look to make it grow, and also turning on notifications. That way you always know when I upload a video that could possibly help you buy or sell real estate. And hey, and if you live in the Seattle area and you want to buy or sell real estate and you want to schedule something with me, I give you an opinion, my thoughts, then you can easily click on a link down below in the description. It's a calendar link, and you could schedule something that we could get together at your earliest convenience. All right, guys, hey, so we know the importance of a pre-approval letter, right? You need one. You need one to submit an offer. Basically, because you're telling, as we all know, you're telling the seller that you're a serious buyer. You already started the process of obtaining financing. You're not wasting time. That's what a seller wants to hear. That's what a listing broker wants to hear. Now, by putting one information in there, a piece of information, that pre-approval letter, like I said at the top of this video, it could hurt your chances, so don't do it, guys. Here's what I mean. Several weeks ago, friends of friends, very cool people, they said, hey, Julian, we want you to help us buy a home. I said, absolutely. And they said, Julian, you're gonna love this because we already got pre-approved. We got a pre-approval letter. I'm like, music to any buyer broker's ears, right? And they said, even better, we got pre-approved to a max of $800,000. And, you know, it's already written here. That way we could always submit it to any offer we make at whatever price. And I said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't stick it to yourself, guys. What you're doing there is you're sticking it to yourself when it comes to negotiations. Here's what I mean. This is the way I explained it to them, guys. So let's say the pre-approval letter is for $800,000. Go around looking for homes. You like one home that's $600,000. Submit the offer with a pre-approval letter. As a buyer broker, how the heck am I supposed to negotiate that when you're telling the seller how much you're pre-approved for? So as a buyer broker, my job, remember guys, is to save as much money as I can for my buyer. That is my job. I'll fib, I'll bluff, I'll do things to save them money. So how can I say, hey, you know what? My buyers and my buyers are, up to here. This is the max. It can't go any higher. Yeah, I know you want me to go up a little bit, but they can't. They just had a baby, they, have things that they need to pay off. So they're trying to save as much money they can. Well, if I submitted a pre-approval letter, $800,000, they're going to say, really? Then why does it say that they're approved up to $800,000? They could afford a lot more. That's going to put you in a tough spot. So here's what you do. You get your lender and you say, hey, I'm making an offer for a house for $600,000 or $415,000, and I want you to put that price in the pre-approval letter. Don't put the max amount, put that price in the pre-approval letter. Furthermore, another good thing to do, guys, is get the address of that particular property and put it in the pre-approval letter. That way you're also showing the listing broker and the seller, hey, look, for this property, the lender already looked at the taxes. As an HOA, they already looked at the HOA, and we're ready to go. We're doing our job. The listing broker and seller, that's what they want to deal with, people that are prepared and ready to go professional. Guys, remember that negotiations in real estate is a lot like a poker game. It is. It's just like a poker game. You have the listing broker and the seller on one side of the table. You have the buyer broker and the buyer on the other side of the table. And we're talking. And we're doing a little bit of fibbing. And we're doing a little bit of bluffing. Listing broker is doing everything possible he can or she can to make as much money for the seller. My job is to save my buyer as much money as I can. But I can't do that by showing my hand to the listing broker and the seller, and now they have something they could throw in my face during negotiations that could cost you, again, tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars at the end. Good luck, guys.